most anticipated maybe ever. I mean, obviously, being around for the initial training camp, that was, you know, kind of groundbreaking and history-making. I just think this year they're probably closer to recognizing the ultimate goal than any other year going to training camp. What's been built, 59 wins, LeBron James leaving the East, the acquisition of Kawhi Leonard.
I think it's going to be fascinating to watch because it's a really good team that added its best player. So I think the dynamic of integrating Kawhi Leonard and Danny Green is going to be interesting. The expectations are huge. You know, without LeBron in Cleveland, the expectations are this team legitimately set challenges for an Eastern Conference championship. So that puts a whole different layer of pressure on a bunch of guys who were already good. But you got a rookie head coach, you got, you know, at least probably 2 new starters. It's going to be a very, very intriguing training camp preseason period.
People are looking at it and saying, this could be the year. And I don't know if there's been a training camp with more anticipation, intrigue than we're going to experience this week.
The theme is about new faces. It is about change in Toronto and trying to take that next step. And let's start with the biggest fish that was landed this summer, and that's Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, it's a big change. You know, I mean, we talk about the Raptors getting a top 5 player when he's healthy in the league. To me, that's a significant change, and that's something that shouldn't be taken lightly. Kyle understands the opportunity here. Kawhi understands the opportunity. And being in the Eastern Conference without LeBron James, there's got to be a complete understanding that if this team comes together and plays at the level that they can play at on both sides of the basketball, there's a real chance to come out of the Eastern Conference, and that starts with training camp.
Good morning. Good morning. Looks like we got a lot of work done already today. I won today, right? So a little bit of hybrid defense and review of the stuff. A little bit of offense, review, and add a few things. Again, we're gonna play in scrimmage. Just again, building more of the broad concepts of defense more than the specifics right now. Right? We're getting our defense set up. We're getting into the ball. We're helping each other in gaps. We're contesting shots. We're rebounding. You know, we're taking care of problems. Let you play a little bit on that end too. Okay? And then offensively, you guys are looking great. All right, let's go.
Obviously, he's been with us or with me for going on 4 years now, so it's not too much of a change. Last year, he pretty much had a voice too, so it's not like he's just stepping into a whole different role, even though he is. You know, he still had a voice last year. You know, it's just, I don't know, just like it's just good to have everybody back, and you know, we get to focus on the season now, and not all the outside noise.
If Kyle scores, he stays at this basket, which means Danny would rotate that way. All right? If Danny stops Kyle, Kyle leaves. So you're always rotating baskets in this direction. On the whistle. Hey!
Still fun, man. As long as, you know, like it's supposed to say, second, start having fun with it, I'll be done with it. But it's still great, man. It's still, I love to play basketball, I love to compete. Got a great group of guys, you know.
Go back!
he has his own ways, and you know, and I think it's important that we understand that it's different. I know he was here before, but he's a new man. He's a coach. He's a man in charge now, and he's going to do things a little differently. You know, we got the circle like we talked about, the music, you know, doing practices and stuff like that. So it's just a little different, a little tweak there and there, just to make it, you know, his type of thing. So it's good.
We got to give up one belt out, right? Two belts. One-on-one champ was Kawhi.
Everyone's competing. That's what it's about, man. It's like just friendly competition. You know, every day. You know, there's something to win. There's a prize, and it just prepares you that, you know, we just don't play to play. Like, we play to win. You know, no matter what it is. You know, little drills that we do. You know, everyone's trying to win, and you know, it makes it fun a little bit.
Fred and Norm tied for second with 4, and Kyle had 5 on shot contest championship.
Is it hard? I'm Greg. How you doing?
How old are you?
6'11".
What's your position?
Center. I play center, yeah.
Inside, Monroe. Dudley for 3. It's off. Monroe the rebound, puts it in and a foul. Most of the highlights tonight for this Phoenix team has been Greg Monroe.
30 seconds, let's go. I got you. I got my money on you. 1. It's always great to be a part of something like this. In the grand scheme of things, you know, events like this just puts it all in perspective. You know, anytime you can make a kid's day, affect their life in a positive way, you know, we should do it. It's fun. They have a lot of games. The kids are having fun. They're enjoying it. So it's definitely a great way to decompress after, you know, a good week of camp.
Time.
He's the Raptors' biggest fan.
Okay.
Can he sign your shirt?
Nice to meet you.
There you go. Perfect. Can you take a picture with you too? Is that okay?
Great. Again, you guys are class acts.
Thank you. No problem. Just trying to share what I've learned through my experience with the younger guys. You know, just like the best that I played with did for me, helping them to understand that they're not alone in this. Try to be a good support system. You know, basically like a big brother role. You know, and you know, no matter what, we're in the same team. We're in this together. Good shot, Jay. Myself and it's a bunch of other guys who've been in the league for a while now. CJ, Danny, Kawhi, Serge, you know, Jonas is in the league, Kyle, obviously. You know, it's a lot of guys on here that have some experience. You know, you have champions, guys who've been in playoffs every year. So, you know, it's a good mix of young guys and vets. And I think that, you know, so far, since I've been around the team, the vets have definitely been talking, sharing as much as they can with the players. I think it's a great mix. Oh, he calling you out. You want me? Oh, hold up. I thought we was cool, my man. 30 on the board. I'm looking forward to the season. You know, it's always better to have strength in numbers. I definitely think we have that depth at all positions. So I'm looking forward to getting out there and competing with these guys. Like I said, everybody's been working extremely hard since I've been around. And, you know, I'm just looking forward to getting on the court and just shooting for our goals. You know, I think everybody's on the same page. You know, it's the preseason, it's early. We're going to figure out our roles, but I think as a whole already we know where we want to get to, and I think guys are working to reach that goal.
The 2014 Finals MVP is here. Kawhi Leonard is a Toronto Raptor. He comes, of course, with Danny Green, one of the great three-point shooters in the NBA, and Kyle Lowry, the 4-time All-Star, getting set here on a Saturday night in Vancouver for preseason.
I'm so anxious for this moment. I feel so old, like in the sense that with all the stuff that went down this summer and all the BS and the NBA is funny. Like when there's no games, you have to find all these stories and make all these things a real big deal. But at the end of the day, man, it's about getting on here on the court.
Hey, opportunity to get better. We got a great camp. Now we go take it out on the Blazers every day. It ain't gonna be perfect. Go out here and play our ass off. You're gonna make mistakes and make them hard. Everybody support each other. Let's play hard. Go get a win, y'all.
Win on three. 1, 2, 3. Win.
Very excited. Very excited. You know, we added Kawhi, Danny, Moose. So, you know, those are proven guys, veterans. That's adding on to our 59-win team. So that's a lot to get excited about.
Here's Leonard to Green. Locked down. The three is good from Vancouver.
It's great, man. You know, it's fun to see the work that's put in over the summer, from the youth all the way up to the veterans, to the coaches, the detail that we put the magnifying glass on to be able to continue to get better. And, you know, we're going to be able to do a lot of things, a lot of different things. As coaches said, we're going to try some things, which is fun. You know, it makes it exciting, and I mean, you can't help but be excited about it.
Toronto Raptors with fans getting on their feet here in Vancouver, and the appreciation for the NBA here in this spectacular city. The Raptors and the Portland Trailblazers, 122-104.
It's going to take time to get my rhythm, but I felt great being out there and just being able to compete, just having fun.
Raps on 3. 1, 2, 3. Raps.
How you doing, man?
Good, how are you?
Great. Happy Thanksgiving. No problem. Happy Thanksgiving. How you doing? Happy Thanksgiving. Open it up for me. There you go. Happy Thanksgiving. There you go. You're welcome. You know, it's an opportunity to give back, especially around this time of the year. You know, everyone isn't as fortunate as my family, and you know, we just like to give back as much as we possibly can because, you know, it's the holiday season. So family is the most important thing, and like it's always good having family around. Happy Thanksgiving.
I mean, both of us playing basketball growing up, you know, we were always doing stuff in the community with our teams and stuff like that. So we knew that was a part of, you know, being a sports figure. You get to do great things like that. So when we got the opportunity to come here and, you know, meet different people, different diversities, it just gave us an opportunity to expand on, you know, what we've been taught all our lives.
You ready, big man? You ready? It's heavy.
Hold it tight.
Yeah, hold it tight.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, that's okay. See this? Yeah, that's okay.
Always an opportunity to teach them everything. You know, we teach them every day, so, you know, but giving them the opportunity to give back is more important.
Everything's a life lesson, and, you know, we get to have these opportunities to really teach our kids, you know, the meaning of giving, the meaning of what Thanksgiving means, and, you know, they get to see these kids and they understand. We told them, explained to them what these people are going through, so they were excited to actually come here too.
You done, kid? Thank you. You done?
What were your Thanksgivings like?
Oh man, they were awesome. I ate a lot of food. They were really good. They were really cool. You know, we haven't had one in what, 3 years at home now, but this will be the first year we'll be able to have one at home. So I'm excited to have a Thanksgiving to have my family up and be with them and you know, not be on the road. Was it turkey? Was it veggies? Was it turkey? Oh, you gotta get some turkey. There you go.
You want some cranberry sauce? It's like that.
Gravy? Cranberry sauce?
Let's get you a little bit of gravy. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
They don't have a place to have the Thanksgiving, so have an opportunity to give them somewhere to eat and be together and hang out is really important. Want turkey?
Thank you.
I got you. There's some turkey. It's good food. How was it? Good?
Remember in the comic books when Batman and Robin were no longer together? They're not together anymore. We called them Batman and Robin, Kyle Lowry and DeMar DeRozan. So what will it be like now for Kyle Lowry? We saw the reaction. He wasn't happy when his buddy got moved. But what do you think you're going to see from Kyle Lowry this year? And how important is he?
I think Kyle Lowry's role, to me, has not changed. He is critical to the success of this team. And remember, Kyle Lowry is all about winning. He's been the engine, he's been the leader, and he has said one thing: it doesn't matter what they do during the regular season. If you don't win a championship, it was a failure. So now he's got a better opportunity, and I think he's going to take full advantage of it.
It's exciting. I mean, it's another year, excitement to be a Raptors fan. Obviously, things are a little different, but, you know, it's an opportunity for them to grow as players, for the organization to grow, the city to see something different, and hopefully it'll be exciting for them.
Are you ready for the season coming up?
Yeah, once it starts, we'll be ready to go.